We got a good one for you. It's time to fall back. Two incredible guests. The legendary U-God, founding member of the hip-hop collective, the Wu-Tang Clan. I know Jason's more excited for him than, anything else today, and that's okay. Let's take a look.
My hip-hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. The big torch flaming, we burn so sweet, the thrill of victory, the agony defeat. Steel cage confidence, burning on the floppiness, swerve the metropolis, my whole team in back of me. Open your eyes to a glorious view, so scenic, the chosen few, witness the slow rise of the Wu-Tang Phoenix.
Wu-Tang still rising. They're doing a big tour. We just heard from RZA about that, and we're excited to have more Wu members here. U-God has a solo album singer coming out this fall, and the signature drink, Venom, out now, which we were just discussing. You can see it right there. We'll get into that. Our other guest, of course, Jason Johnson, MSNBC analyst, also fills in right here on the beat, and we appreciate him every time doing his journalistic, professorial, classy best. Don't forget, Kenny G loves him.
It would be two-part for him. It would be a part that would go, and then it would be, because he's a nerd, but he's also got soul.
Soulful nerd, says Kenny G. Welcome to both of you.
Oh, snap. I love him, Kenny
Glad
G.
to be here. You like Kenny G?
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Did you know that he wrote a little jingle to personify Jason Johnson? Because he did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Jason, you're the hometown hero, so you can do your fallback first, sir.
Cool. I'm going to give it to you with no trivia. My first fallback is everybody out there who is working with ICE. Look, we know we may not be able to stop where the Trump administration puts their internment camps or puts their sort of ICE detention centers, but companies don't have to work with them. There's a New York Times op-ed about someone saying, well, I don't want to make money off of reserving my space to ICE. In Miami, you had several businesses, Churromania, Elote Lovers, Kona Ice, all say, look, we may have had food trucks there, but we don't want to support ICE. If you don't like what this administration is doing and you don't like ICE, fall back, and you don't have to work with them, and you don't have to sell them churros.
There you go. And I know you're excited for this Wu segment. Yes, Jason?
Ooh. That's
yes, I
crazy.
am.
So that's Jason's fallback. Very interesting, and he got right to the point. I'm wondering what's on your mind, what's on your fallback list. I know you were thinking about some of these aging lawmakers.
Oh, my goodness, these guys, just like the presidents nowadays, like 100 years old, these guys. You know, they go up Air Force One, they fall down Air Force One going up the stairs now. It's like, come on, Joe Biden falls asleep in the thingamadoodle.
And the current president is also up there.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
why
can't you get some young guys, some young blood up in there, some 35, some 45-year-old presidents up in there?
So you feel like, as someone just looking at this kind of nonpartisan big picture, it's gotten sort of too elderly and not room for the next generation. The Democrats are facing that not just with Biden, but Chuck Schumer's had a long career, but there are folks saying, hey, you did it for decades. Can we try new voices?
Yeah, some new young blood. What's wrong with young blood?
I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, you know what Nas said? Old head gave me old news.
You slick stuff.
Jason, what else is on your list?
My next fallback has to do with, I know that you guys knows about Iron Man and other superheroes. My next fallback is about Superman. All these conservatives who want to hate on superhero movies, fall back. First off, they ain't made for you. They ain't made for old grumpy people who don't like superheroes. If you don't like Superman, if you don't like the Fantastic Four, watch something else. But trying to turn every single superhero movie, which is meant to be fun and exciting and enthusiastic and inspiring for people, trying to turn everything into a negative political reflection of woke culture, they need to fall back on that. Just enjoy
I got to join you on this
not.
one. I'm going to join you on this one, Jason. We'll see if you got as a thought. But
yes.
I remember the whole thing about PC, politically correct, is that thing that you'd have to dance around everything. Now, some things are about respect and rights, and I don't just call that PC. But other things, I get the idea. Is this not the right wing being super PC? If you don't tell the story the exact way they want it told, then they don't like Superman anymore?
All right. Superman is based off of Moses. He's an immigrant from another country whose arch enemy is a billionaire. If it's suddenly woke now, it was woke 80 years ago when he was invented. Sit back and enjoy the film. Chill and touch grass.
Wow, touch grass. You want to get in on that one?
Yeah, I love that, man. That's my type of stuff. Me personally, superhero movies have always been good for kids to get away and to aspire to be better than themselves. You know, it's not about the story. It's about the origin story of maybe coming from humble beginnings and get bit by a spider and then get superpowers. You know, or going through some type of traumatizing event. And then next, you know, you can climb a wall.
Come over the adversity, yeah.
It's adversity. So I like them. You know?
Yeah.
I like all the stuff.
And you're an artist. Isn't it strange when people, instead of saying, oh, I like that, or that wasn't for me, and there's all these choices, isn't it strange for someone to go, as they did here to the Superman creators, it'd be like someone coming to you and being like, actually, you should play the violin. Actually, I would prefer different music. And wouldn't you want to say to them, cool, go listen to the music you like?
That's right. That's right. Freedom of speech, right?
Yeah.
A freedom of choice?
But it's strange, yeah, freedom of anything. It's strange to go to you and be like, no, actually, you should have changed the Superman movie and you shouldn't do hip-hop. It's just, I think, a strange energy.
Oh, man, these people, humans are getting on my nerves. Human functions, humans is driving me crazy.
What bothers you in New York? I know you love New York and you grew up here, but, you know, we had flooding on the subways. We got people crammed in. Anything that you think people need to fall back on in New York City?
In New York City? In New York City. Well, I've been living in New York my whole life.
Yes, sir.
And I've seen things come and go. And a lot of things have fell back. Well, you know, the city ain't as wild as it used to be.
Sure.
You know, 42nd Street is the Waldorf Astoria compared to how it used to be.
Respect.
So the fallback, I think, is already in motion.
Yeah, kind of getting the city in that good place. I hear you on that. Wu-Tang Tour, Project Venom is your sort of entering into the Tastemaker universe. Where can people find your stuff online?
Well, right now, you can get the Venom on the West Coast. We're trying to get to the East Coast right now. You know, it's a slow, gradual burn. Wu-Tang, we on tour. You know, Run Your Jewels, the whole clan is out.
Killer Mike opening for you?
Mike, yeah, Killer
Respect.
Mike, yeah, and LP. And we doing our thing, and you know, Wu-Tang's forever, man. You know, we gonna keep doing our thing.
You know why Wu-Tang is forever?
Why?
Because it's for the children. Appreciate you. You got Jason Johnson, covered a lot of ground.
Thank you, sir.
Trying to end the day on a high note, which we can do because of both of you. Our thanks to both of you. Thanks for watching The Beat with Ari Melber. You can always find us online at Ari Melber, wherever you use social media. There we go. We're still in the vibe. And the weeknight starts now.